All right. All right, what I'm going to show you today is a new product. It's called the Goal Getter. And what this allows you to do is to do in 12 to 18 seconds what it would take you 3 minutes plus in a gold paint. What I'm going to show you now is the breakdown of the Goal Getter and how it works. Now we have these binder clips simply holding the classification screen in the bottom. They're inexpensive and easy to find. It's always good to have a few in case you do that. You have a 5/16 classification screen, and when you put the screen into the box, you put it with the concave or convex side down so that it fits tight into the bottom of the box and lays tight across the bottom of your riffles. The box itself is essentially a drop riffle V-bottomed sluice box with handles on it. It has small ridges in the bottom of it because your main course of action is in this, like this, and those small riffles create a ridge for your fine golds to hide behind. So that's how it works. Very easy to assemble, easy to use, basic just working your wrists. I'll use my 2 fingers like that just to get the handles working. And I'll put my palm swell right on the top of it, and then I'll just start that nervous little jig. I call it the coffee jitters. And that's all the action that you need. You don't have to swing it like this, and certainly it doesn't work that way. Just back and forth, that small action. Your hands are out of the water, then you pull it up out of the water at an angle like that, and you dip it back in, go the other way. Your overburden has now left, and it leaves you with all your concentrates in the bottom, of which you can wash out. So here we go. We're going to add a nice minor scoop, rocks and all. No classification necessary. Your classifier is in the bottom of your box. We're going to give it the 10-second shakeout, and as those rocks are rattling on that perforated plate, they create a vibration like a miller's table. And between the wave dancing up on down on the top, it cleans that gravel very quickly. And there you're done. Now that we've rinsed our Goal Getter out, we've taken the overburden off and we want to clean it. We just upend it in a bucket of water you bring along and just rinse it out like that. You've cleaned the majority of your material out of your Goal Getter, and it's time for another scoop. Okay, the logical explanation then is, at the end of the day, what do I do with this stuff? Because I've classified everything down to 5/16 minus. All right. Now that we have our concentrates in our bucket, in this case I have separated them out so you can see what I will do. I'll take just a nice level scoop of material. I'll put it into the Goal Getter, break it up, and then we start the little 10-second jig again. And we get that material to liquefy, stratify some people call it. We get that little wave dancing up and down, and all the heavies will sink into the bottom. Just like that. Then we do another scoop. And we just keep doing that until all of our classified material that we brought home is finished. Again, that little 10-second shake. Just pull one end up slightly out of the other, work it back and forth, shake it out. And now all we have left, regardless of whether you have a half a bucket, 5 buckets, 10 buckets, it doesn't make any difference. All you've got left is 3/4 of a cup of super concentrates. Those you can pan out or put in your blue bowl really easy to classify. You then put that the end of it into your gold pan. You just pour water across the top, flushes it out. And now all you have is just 3/4 of a cup of super concentrates to deal with, which you can either pan or however you wish to deal with it, but it's a lot better than buckets and buckets full. And all in 18 seconds. Now you can do your traditional pan, and instead of having to pan buckets and buckets of material, now all you have left is 3/4 of a cup. A lot easier to deal with, a lot faster, and that's all you've got. I'm Chris Cosby, and thank you again for watching this video on the Gold Getter. In the future, we're going to do some more of these videos up Hell's Canyon, where we've got some good little gold bar up there, and we'll be using the Gold Getter for processing our material. Shout out to my cameraman, Ronnie Hogeboom, for producing this video. He's also a patent attorney, and you're going to be hearing more about him. But again, thank you very much. Stay tuned. We'll have other videos on my channel, and good gold getting.